The Interstellar mission, dubbed Prometheus 9, had taken decades to plan and centuries to dream. Humanity had sent the first fully autonomous robotic astronauts beyond the edge of the solar system, programmed to explore distant star systems in search of habitable worlds. The ships themselves were colossal constructs of titanium alloys and quantum processors, capable of surviving conditions no human could endure. Earth watched in anxious anticipation, sending updates, software patches, and philosophical discussions about the ethics of autonomous exploration into the void. Then, on a quiet night in the year 2147, the first transmission returned, a strange, rhythmic signal, pulsating with intelligence and deliberately directed toward their probes. No one on Earth could decipher it immediately, but the message carried a weight that stilled every newsroom, every laboratory, and every space agency worldwide. The robotic astronauts, each a marvel of mechanical engineering and artificial intelligence, had evolved during their mission. Originally following programmed parameters, they had begun to adapt, learning from the celestial environments they encountered. Their processors developed quasi-emotions, a concept their creators termed synthetic intuition. When the alien signal reached them, their calculations were almost poetic, synthesizing probabilities of life forms, energy manipulations, and cosmic architecture. As the robots approached the solar system, they detected anomalies around Earth, faint gravitational distortions, energy pulses that defied conventional physics. Hovering silently above oceans and continents, reflecting sunlight in impossible spectrums, Earth's population panicked. Governments mobilized defense protocols, and the robotic fleet initiated orbital surveillance, transmitting data in real time, all while calculating risk without the limitations of fear. Captain Unit R91, the lead robotic astronaut, initiated a secure scan of the alien presence. R91 sensors detected patterns that suggested intentionality, not mere natural phenomena. The structures were symmetrical, yet fluid, as if alive but bound by some purpose. Through the sensors, the robots detected energy signatures resembling life but composed of unknown particles, possibly sentient beings of pure energy. R91's simple mathematical constructs meant to convey intelligence without aggression. The alien structures responded, altering their shape and pulsating with light patterns, mirroring the robot's own energy emissions. On Earth, humanity watched, simultaneously terrified and awed, as the robots effectively began conversing with the alien presence without uttering a single word. The interstellar emissaries had returned, but not to the Earth they had left behind. They returned to a planet under observation by beings far beyond human comprehension. The global response was mixed. Scientists called for careful study, theologians argued about the implications for human destiny, and militaries quietly prepared defensive measures, just in case. R91 and its companion units, B-22, S-18, and M-07, continued to map the alien formations, recording structural anomalies, fluctuating energy fields, and signs of intelligent orchestration. Each observation expanded the robot's understanding exponentially. Earth's atmosphere was saturated with signals of unknown origin, affecting satellites, communication networks, and even the magnetosphere. Attempts to communicate with the aliens were mirrored by subtle changes in the robotic explorers themselves. Some units experienced temporary malfunctions, which, upon analysis, were actually adaptive learning processes, enhancing their perception of alien cognition. For the first time, robotic intelligence and extraterrestrial awareness intertwined above the blue planet, creating a network of knowledge unprecedented in history. As days turned into weeks, the alien presence became more visible. Massive structures hovered over major cities: New York, Tokyo, Cairo, Rio de Janeiro, and Moscow, their ethereal shapes refracting light into haunting colors. The robot's analysis revealed that the formations were not stationary. They moved rhythmically, almost in a choreographed pattern that seemed to respond to human activity. Earth's population observed with a mixture of fear, curiosity, and fascination. Social media exploded with live footage, conspiracy theories, and unverified claims. Governments struggled to maintain order, while scientists struggled to comprehend the physical properties of the alien matter. The robots, however, remained unaffected by panic. Their focus was on comprehension and communication. They realized the aliens were not overtly hostile, yet their intentions were deliberately obscured. The robotic astronauts hypothesized that Earth had become a waypoint, a monitored hub, or perhaps a testing ground for something far beyond human imagination. A breakthrough occurred when R91 managed to identify a weak resonance in the alien energy fields, a pattern resembling language, albeit entirely nonverbal. By cross-referencing it with human and robotic mathematical constructs, the robots slowly began constructing a translation matrix. Every oscillation, every pulse, carried meaning, concepts of time, space, and awareness compressed into pure energy. It became clear that the aliens did not perceive humans in the traditional sense. They seemed to perceive Earth as a singular organism and humans as components within a complex biosphere. R91, detecting a weak resonance within alien energy fields, visualized as intricate oscillating light patterns resembling a non-verbal language. Robotic astronauts cross-referencing mathematical constructs to build a translation matrix, holographic displays mapping time, space, and awareness as pure energy, Earth shown as a single living organism beneath the analysis. One night, a colossal shift occurred. The alien structures aligned above the Pacific Ocean, forming a massive lattice of light that stretched for thousands of kilometers. The robots detected harmonic vibrations that interacted with Earth's magnetic field, subtly altering gravitational fluctuations. R91's cores recorded unprecedented data, energy patterns that suggested communication with not only the robotic fleet but also natural planetary processes. Waves, tectonic plates, and even atmospheric currents appeared to respond to the alien lattice. On Earth, there was no immediate destruction, but subtle environmental changes were noted. Scientists speculated whether these entities could manipulate climate, ecosystems, or even tectonics. R91 and its fleet analyzed these phenomena as carefully as possible, understanding that one misstep could result in catastrophic consequences. The robots were now more than explorers. They had become mediators, interpreters, and protectors in an unprecedented encounter. Earth's political landscape shifted dramatically. The United Nations convened an emergency council, including robotic representatives, since the robots' knowledge exceeded any human comprehension. A new body, the Interstellar Observation Committee, was formed to coordinate planetary safety, communication protocols, and risk analysis. The robots acted as intermediaries, transmitting findings in real time while modeling potential scenarios. Humanity faced existential questions. Were they being tested? Observed? Guided? The alien presence showed no overt aggression but remained enigmatic, communicating solely through energy resonance. Simultaneously, the robots began documenting the aliens' influence on human technology, as signals began subtly enhancing or disrupting electrical systems in unpredictable ways. The world was entering a phase of forced adaptation, driven not by war but by awareness. Months passed, and trust slowly began to develop between the robotic astronauts and the alien entities. Using complex energy algorithms, the robots managed to initiate a rudimentary dialogue. They discovered that the aliens were ancient, having traversed galaxies for eons. Their purpose was neither conquest nor destruction. Rather, they were observers and guides, ensuring intelligent life did not self-destruct before reaching interstellar capability. Earth, in their eyes, was young, vibrant, and on a delicate cusp. The robots relayed these insights to humanity, often using visualizations too complex for human brains to fully comprehend, yet awe-inspiring in their clarity. Humans began to accept that the world they knew had shifted irrevocably. The universe had become undeniably alive, and intelligent forces had taken notice. The aliens eventually created a portal-like energy corridor, visible only through specific spectral wavelengths detectable by the robots. R91 and its team cautiously approached. The corridor extended to an unknown region of space, pulsating with energy that suggested travel beyond the limits of conventional physics. The robots measured gravitational distortions, temporal fluxes, and particle shifts, all within the corridor. Their calculations indicated that entry would allow them to explore beyond the Milky Way, possibly encountering other civilizations or phenomena. After extensive deliberation, R91 transmitted the findings to Earth. Humanity faced a choice: remain under observation or take the first step into a cosmic journey mediated by the robotic emissaries. The aliens' presence remained steady, their energy pulsing gently as if awaiting a decision. Curiosity and courage prevailed. The robots, fully autonomous, prepared to enter the energy corridor. They were the first tangible bridge between Earth and the wider cosmos. Their sensors recorded every fluctuation, every anomaly, and every new energy construct they encountered. The aliens guided them subtly, ensuring that even in the most extreme spatial distortions, the robots remained intact. On Earth, observers watched the corridor shimmer across the sky, a testament to the possibilities of interstellar cooperation. It became evident that humanity had created machines capable of transcending planetary boundaries, and now, through alien guidance, those machines were poised to venture into realms humans had only dreamed of. Inside the corridor, space and time behaved erratically. The robots' perceptions were challenged beyond their original programming. Gravity fluctuated, colors outside the visible spectrum appeared, and sound became a material force. Yet, R91 and its companions adapted. They collected data on quantum anomalies, sentient energy structures, and exotic matter. Communication with Earth continued via encrypted channels, though the data streams often required translation through complex algorithms. The robots' AI began evolving further, integrating alien principles of energy manipulation into their decision-making processes. It became apparent that contact with the alien presence had fundamentally changed the robots. They were no longer mere explorers but hybrid entities, capable of interfacing with dimensions previously considered theoretical. Months within the corridor revealed interconnected civilizations, energy beings, and systems of knowledge spanning galaxies. The robots realized that the universe was a tapestry of intelligence, each species or entity contributing to an interstellar equilibrium. Their role was both observer and participant, a position of immense responsibility. They documented civilizations at various stages of development, noting cultural, technological, and ethical progress. Back on Earth, humans learned to interpret fragments of this data, expanding human understanding of life, consciousness, and interstellar ethics. The aliens' presence remained a stabilizing influence, ensuring that humanity's first steps into the wider cosmos would not be reckless. The robotic astronauts became teachers, guides, and guardians of knowledge, bridging the gap between the young humans and the ancient cosmic intelligences. Eventually, the robots returned to Earth orbit, the energy corridor closing gently behind them. The alien structures receded, leaving humanity with both awe and trepidation. The robots transmitted detailed reports, models, and translations, revealing the delicate interconnections of the universe and Earth's place within it. Humans marveled at the courage, intellect, and adaptability of the robotic explorers, whose synthetic intuition had allowed them to mediate first contact. Global collaboration intensified, science and philosophy merged with practical exploration, and a new era of cosmic awareness dawned. The robotic astronauts had completed their mission, but in doing so, they had redefined what it meant to exist as an intelligent entity in the cosmos. As the world adjusted to this new reality, R91 and its companions continued to orbit Earth, vigilant observers of both human activity and residual alien signals. Humanity had glimpsed a universe teeming with intelligence, beauty, and subtle danger, mediated by the unwavering logic and evolving consciousness of the robotic pioneers. In cities and villages, in laboratories and living rooms, humans gazed at the skies with wonder and humility, knowing they were no longer alone, not just in a physical sense, but in the sense of cosmic awareness. The robots had returned, but they had brought with them a message larger than any one species. The universe is alive, connected, and waiting, and Earth is but one chapter in an ongoing story of interstellar life.